Okay, catch visuals. Welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all can hear me clearly. Um, it's Genius Talk. Let's get to it. I got my notepad in front of me. I'm gonna be going over my page since I started in this industry, and I also will just be dropping gems throughout the video. Might be about 15, 20-minute video, so get cozy. Genius Talk. Here we go. I'm gonna first start off by saying I'm sipping some coffee tonight on Night Watch. We at Anchor, and there's not much going on. I did my cleaning stations already, and I've been writing and reading and catching up on just little stuff with my downtime. And so y'all just catching a glimpse of the God, and just y'all gonna vibe with me tonight. Hopefully y'all watch the entire video, man. It's definitely gonna be good information. So I started off on a long liner catcher processor in 2020, working on the Bering Sea for a company that's still in business, but the way they do their guys is so terrible. They don't treat their guys good. The pay's terrible. The conditions are terrible. The the work environment is brutal. You know, but so that was 2020. We got paid a percentage of the catch, which was 0.7% of the catch. So, for example, say the boat on a particular voyage, which is about 14 days to catch fish and offload. That's one trip. So for one trip, say that boat made $75,000, right? 0.007 of that is $5,250. So this is my first year ever my first experience ever. $5,250 for a lot of work. That's a little bit of money. 16-hour shifts. So we're gonna minus the $1,000 advance that most people will take just to sit home, right? We're gonna minus $26 a day for food. We're gonna minus a percentage of the gas and a percentage of the repairs, if any. So we're gonna minus those things. So that $5,250. Oh, also we're gonna minus rain gear and gloves that you always had to eventually replace because they get worn out super fast. So, keeping it 100, my first paycheck was $50. And I didn't see that first paycheck until after the season was over with. So it was about 5 months in because the fish had to actually sell in the market before you receive your disbursement. That's what they would call it. So that's my first experience as an ordinary seaman. Didn't even need an MMC for that. Anybody could just jump on a fishing boat. But I had my MMC at the time. Okay? So, needless to say, I never went back to that company. I progressed and moved to another company, which is actually, I'm wearing the hoodie now, Coastal Transportation. Right? So, I started off at Coastal Transportation making $185 a day as an OS. I worked my way up from 185 to 210, and then from 210 to 310 in 1 year. I got 2 raises. Call it just work ethic, or call it just they just trying to keep up with the pay in the economy and just want to keep people. They want to retain people and hold them, right? So they don't have to compensate people that show effort and show dedication and has a good work ethic, So 2 raises, so I'm at 310, and so during that first year, or during my second year, I had a video I posted, which is one of my most popular videos of me making $460 a day, right? So I'm like, That's one of the most popular videos. People enjoy that video. And people tune in, especially as an OS. That's like, whoa, where are you getting that pay at, boss? You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty chill. Um, so that was just a special situation though, because I think we were sailing short-handed. I think we didn't have a cook, and we also were sailing short in AB. And so with that type of work environment and that type of conditions, every person counts, even more so. So we all had to depend on each other even more as far as a team, not really the captain, but as far as the deck crew that really was out there getting it done. So yeah, that was a special situation. But so from 310, I went to as an OS from 310. I took my ass to school on the West Coast and got my AB ticket, and I got a $90 raise. So I went from 310 to 400 a day. Finally got my AB. Boom, 400 a day. Awesome, right? So this is relatively short time frame and a nice few chunks of raises. During all this time, I'm not investing. I'm just taking these 24-day contracts, doing like 2-3 at a time, and then taking a couple months off, blowing through money like there's no fucking tomorrow. So I wasn't even doing nothing with all this money. This is transparency. I'm being fully transparent. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making that 400 a day, and I got another raise, and they bumped me up to 420 a day. So I'm making 420 a day as an AB. Awesome. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's good money. But again, 12-hour shifts, brutal work environment, cold. Is a lot of fucking running around, a lot of details and maintenance that everybody had to do as far as the deck crew. The wind was crazy. The wind was crazy, blowing 30 outside. You got your ski mask on, working in Alaska. It's always either pissing rain or we going to these docks that's just way far off in nowhere land, and it's just terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So all that, just to get 420 a day, some people continue to do that. I still talk to people that still work there. And so right now, I'm at another company. So I left Coastal Transportation and I took a pay cut. Now I'm on the Great Lakes, making about 200 a day on an hourly rate. So I took a pay cut, major pay cut, major. Some people say, why would you do that? Well, or can you afford that? What made you do that? A lot of questions people may have, people that know me, people that just watch my videos. Why'd you take that major pay cut and you worked all that hard, all that time, just worked your way up just to fucking just give it up? Yes. So, took a pay cut, and to me it was worth it. To me it was totally worth it. So now I'm doing 4 hours on, 8 hours off, round the clock. That's reasonable, because my last company, you barely get any sleep. You're stressed all the time. You're angry. You know what I'm saying? You're running around. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're not working, you're trying to get some sleep. Or if you're trying to sleep, you can't because the weather's too bad. And it's just, you hear the boat rattling. You hear all the metal and steel just, it's like, yo, check my video. I posted a video about it. Pain and Misery in Alaska. Yep, that's what it's called. Check that video out. It sucked, man. It was terrible. And so I took that pay cut, and now I'm on the Great Lakes working with bulk cargo. Check out the videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. And it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I did what's better for my mental health. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to just be stressed out and be stressed out and miserable for some money. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good off that. I did the right thing for me. And so some people, they can probably deal with it better or whatever the case may be. That's on them. All right. Next topic. So with this downtime, this genius talk, with this downtime, 8 hours off, I've been able to do a lot more reading. I've been able to do a lot more studying and research. I've been able to I'm almost done with my ebook I have very soon. I will be sharing that with you guys very soon. I've been making investments. I've been networking. These are things that are possible when you have time to actually sit still and figure things out. Because when you're always working and moving fast, and then when you're not moving fast, you gotta hurry up and just go to bed, or just hurry up and just unwind and you gotta worry about getting a call because you gotta get called out to help tie the boat again in the next couple of hours because the ports was just super close by or a few hours away from the next. Just now with this company, it's a little slower pace, and I have time to really figure things out with what I want to do. As a man, I get to figure things out. So this genius talk right now. So let's get into it. Like I said, when I was working, my first started, I was just trying to get off the boat and have fun. My first year, I couldn't afford it. But once I got with Coastal Transportation, yes, I go to the casino, go out, drink. When I was drinking, I don't drink no more. Blowing big, you know what I'm saying? Rasta man, doing all them things. It's like, okay, what is this doing for my future? You know what I'm saying? So again, let's get into it. Genius talk. Society is not breeding geniuses. You either a dummy, you either see yourself as average, intelligent, or then you start getting into the other realms of genius and just gifted and talented. And you start delving into those things. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm floating somewhere between intelligent and genius with how I'm moving and the things I'm accomplishing in my personal life. Okay? So let's get into it. I'm not gonna spare y'all. I'm gonna spare y'all the details, but I will say this: you learn from your mistakes, and you pivot off those lessons, and you hold on to those lessons, and you put yourself around people that's smarter than you, or you take on a mentor, or you find a mentor that's somebody you can learn from, and actually gain insight that you would otherwise not have, based on what you want. Okay, so these are the things that I have been doing. I've been learning so much. I'm gonna spare y'all details, but just trust me on this. I've been learning so much, and I've been taking what I've learned, and I've been putting it in action, in motion, and making things happen outside of this industry, completely outside of the industry. It has nothing to do with the marathon industry at all. Okay, so I'm on my 4th year. Coming up, as far as sailing on just sailing in general, coming up on my 4th year. I'm graduating from the maritime industry, 2024. Okay, that's the plan, to graduate, to move up, to be independent, to be self-sufficient. Okay. Some people want to stay out here and be away from home and be away from their loved ones, and I don't know why. Maybe because they check out my other videos, maybe because they built their lifestyle around their income. No. Because say this company was to go under right now, what you got, or say somebody, whoever so and so was to get fired for doing something, or somebody lied on them and they got kicked to the curb, or the company sell out and somebody else take over the company and everybody get fired, right? Many scenarios. What are those people that depend on this company so much? What are they going? How are they gonna react? How are they gonna move? Some people just gonna be alright because they use their head and they say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna invest here. I'm gonna buy this asset. I'm gonna buy this asset, or I have these skills that I already had before I came out here. I'm just gonna build upon them. Okay. This genius talk right here. Okay. It might seem average, but trust me, I come across so many people that only think linear and only think for the moment and only try, and they really can't see past this working class. So I'm thinking on the levels of entrepreneurship, ownership, assets, independence, adjusting and pivoting and just understanding that, of course, everybody know the economy is what it is, and it's been how it is, and it's going to be how it's going to be. Again, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on my own personal growth and development, and then from there, you know what I'm saying, as long as I maintain a relatively, as far as my expenses, as long as I keep them to a minimum, I'm always going to work. I don't mind working, but the question is, who I want to work for? Who do I mind work? I'd rather partner up with somebody than work under somebody. You feel where I come from? I'm tired of supporting these rich people, man. I'm about to break off and really be my own man and experience things like I used to, working for myself. Form that LLC. I already done that already. These are things that are manifested behind the scene in the way to manifest. I cracked the code to manifesting. So now it's just a matter of time. It's not an issue with if I'm going to do it or not. It's a matter of when. Okay, so this genius talk. Do not get out here and get stuck, follow behind people, and just doing what everybody else do with these average thinkers. We have to start believing in ourselves, and we have to start obtaining more information and start looking within and start figuring out what we want to do as individuals and start acting on those thoughts positively. It's many ways to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking legal. This is all legal. So I'm gonna spare y'all details, y'all will see. But I'm gonna start pushing some stuff out here very soon on this YouTube and other platforms that's gonna be monetized, and it will be information that people will pay for. Because again, I'm not into this no more, man. I'm gonna be real with you. And this is not because I hate working, but it just, I know what I want. Some people like working for other people, or some people just don't know what they want to do. So after trials and lessons and situations and dealing with people out here that I could have been better off without dealing with, I take those lessons and I remember those lessons, and I pivot off those lessons. I don't sit up here and feel sorry for myself and think that, oh man, I'm gonna blame this guy or blame this person or I'm gonna just, whatever. I'm gonna just flip out, or whatever the people like to do. I don't know. Again, so I'm gonna react, I'm gonna respond in a way that's peaceful, but also respond in a way that's saying, I'm above the BS, okay? And you all are above the BS. Sometimes it's very difficult, especially when you're in a work environment, to tolerate certain employees that you work with. I don't give a fuck where you at. Some people just, you don't click with them. That's one of the prime examples of why it's important to have your own and start building things and start owning things. own your car, own a piece of property, own buy some land. You know what I'm saying? Expanding. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Contraction is fear. Expansion is love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm expanding my knowledge by learning and giving myself time with this time I have to really block out all distractions, social media, all the dumb shit, bunch of stuff that's politics, block all that stupid shit out and start figuring out what you want so you can then progress and make a way out of no way. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in contact with people that worked at the warehouse when I was there in 2018, 2019. You know what I'm saying? You know, they like, oh, when you coming back? It's like, you know what? I'll be back. But when I come back, y'all gonna be buying stuff from me. I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all now, but I'm talking like this $460 a day that I was making, that's my most popular video, that $460. Oh, so amazing, right? I'll be able to make that on my own, on land, and some. And with a digital asset to back that up. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I can make that on land. Why do I have to make it on the water? What's stopping me from doing that on land? Up here, baby. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking. And I know how to do it. I already know what to do already. It's just a matter of planning it out. And I'm already stuff is in motion already behind the scenes. I'm manifesting behind the scenes. How to manifest, that's a whole other topic. That's going to be one of the small ebooks that I'm putting out very soon. Because everybody don't know how to do it. Everybody don't have time to actually do it. It say they do know how to manifest, they don't even have the time. So it's about time management. So a lot goes into this manifesting stuff. Okay, so again, I'm gonna just cut the video short because I could talk for another hour if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm gonna spare y'all. I'm gonna cut you loose. But this catch visuals, man, everybody, I'm happy. I know it's a serious topic, but I'm very happy, and I hope y'all can understand how I'm trying to switch up this maritime stuff for it to be in my benefit instead of a company. You understand what I'm saying? We not out here to it's nothing wrong working, but let it benefit you more so than the company is benefiting from you. You feel what I'm saying? Use the company. Don't let them use you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all, this Catch Visuals is Genius Talk. It's Pay Transparency. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If y'all got anything y'all want to drop and y'all want to comment on anything I spoke about, please, please. All right. So y'all have a good one.